So here we go with ions. They're going to, at the beginning of this are mini slides where you won't have anything to write. So I want you to pay attention to what's actually occurring, okay? And it'll help explain what ions actually are. Okay, here you can see we have 5 of the same colors. 5 red, 5 green. They are opposites, so if you think of your color wheel, you can see opposites are here. Take away 1 red, I now have 1 more green than I do red. That's my net color. Take away 2 red, I now have 2 green net color. Now we're back to even. Now it's called neutral. They both cancel each other out because there's the same amount. Now I added on 2 more, I have a net color of 2 red. Green is trapped on the inside and only the red balls can be taken away or added. So you can't touch the green anymore. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 green and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red. Okay, I just took away 2 red, which means my net color is 2 green. Good. Okay, put them back. Actually, we added on 1, I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, 1 red. Now what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 3 red. All right, my color? 3 green. All right. The particles that make up atoms have either a positive or negative charge. Remember, we talked about protons are a positive 1, electrons are a negative 1. That's going to play a very important part for what we're about to do. Alright, so here we go. We're going to have our greens representing our positive, which means they are protons, and the red will be our negative, which means they are the electrons. They are the same amount, so they cancel each other out. So our net charge is 0. Net charge is the overall charge of what's left. Kind of like when we did the net color, but this time it's with a charge. Only electrons can be added or taken away. Remember, these protons, you cannot change them for an element. You can only change the electrons when you're talking about ions. So ions, electrons. This is an atom with 5 electrons and 5 protons. It doesn't matter how many neutrons, because remember, neutrons are about isotopes, so neutrons are not needed when we're talking about ions. They're still there, they're just not needed. So because we have the same number, our net charge is 0, which means the atom is neutral. These are what you see on the periodic table of elements. Oop. So 5 negatives and 5 positives means a 0 charge or neutral. Okay, look, I just added another electron. So now I have 5 positives, 6 electrons, so my charge is -1 or 1 minus. Good. Okay, what's my charge going to be now? My net charge. 2 plus or 2 positive, either way. So here we go. That is what an ion is. It's just the changing of those electrons. Okay? Atoms without a charge are called atoms. Atoms with a positive or negative charge, meaning more or less electrons, are called ions. Notice that only the number of electrons changes. The number of protons never ever change. Why? Answer that in your notes and we will discuss it in class. So why is it important that we know a little bit about ions? Well, because ions are critical. It's what we use in our everyday life. Ions make up the salt we put on our eggs. They help our brain to function. They are in soap. They're part of cellular respiration that you should have learned of in 7th grade life science. They make up all of our acids and our bases, milk, tea, Coke, Dr. Pepper, woohoo! But they also keep your blood functioning as well, and many, many more uses. So that is all about ions.